Hello, 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 beautiful ladies. I just wanted to pop in to your day to give you a little bit of encouragement, right? First of all, if you don't know me, my name is Paula. I am a Christian wife, a mom, a homemaker, and I lead Beautifully Made Ministries. But I wanted to pop in to your day and just encourage you and remind you that rest is okay. Rest is okay. And the reason why I feel like this is important to remind you of today is because if you're anything like me, you value loyalty, right? You value integrity, and you want to make sure that people know that they can rely on you, that you're dependable, that you are going to do what you said you would do. You're going to show up the way that you said that you would show up. But I want to caution you and remind you that in the midst of you showing up and serving and supporting and sometimes even being a rock and a support for people, that you have to learn and you have to know when you need to rest. You have to know that rest is important. You have to know that rest is essential. Hi. You have to know that it is a necessity to you being able to show up authentically, and you being able to show up and be able to serve in the capacity that God has called you to serve in. And some of us will neglect the rest, will neglect the restoration that comes with the rest, because we don't want people to feel bad. And we don't want people to feel like they can't rely on us and they can't depend on us. But I want to ask you a question, and I want you to take the time to unpack this question in your time with the Lord. And that question is it worth it? Is it worth it? Meaning, is God pleased when you sacrifice your rest? When you sacrifice the time where He wants to restore, and He wants to speak, and He wants to renew, and He wants to do something in you. See, we think of rest as just simply, sometimes that could mean taking a nap. That could mean just, sitting on the couch and laying down. And that is rest. But rest could also incorporate and include God speaking to you, and God healing, and God restoring, and God renewing. And so again, I pose the question, what are you sacrificing when you don't rest? Right? We think a lot about the opinions of people when we sacrifice the rest, but what does God say when we don't take the time? Is the Lord pleased with that? Is He okay with that? Does that please the Father? Right? Because again, I believe there's something God desires to do in our rest. So, yeah, take your rest today. Take your rest and keep your heart open to what God desires to do through your rest. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon.